all, I would like to congratulate all the team members and in general, and Dr. Muhammad Rashid in particular for giving me this chance to come over here for the third time. That is a great honor for me. And really thankful Dr. Imran Saab who is sitting over here. So the topic of my today's talk is parents' attitude towards their children's education are survey. And that is a brief sketch of my thought. Dear audience, education is considered as a fundamental right of every human being, regardless of their race, sex, geographical area, and religion. It is the prime responsibility of every government to make education available and accessible to each and every individual of the society by helping them to become a productive and prosperous citizens. Education not only serves the purpose of economic development but also contributes towards social well-being of the society by making them more knowledgeable and better decision makers. Doctors have equal rights to get education. An educated mother can nurture her children in a better way by helping them to become a successful person in their practical life. Female education cannot be only reduce unemployment issues but also can make them better decision makers in their family affairs. Dear all, actually education is necessary for enabling the sustainable development and growth and keeping social parity and the current political state of the country. Further, education facilitates exploration and adaptation processes to keep pace with the innovations for society's well-being. Provision of education and proper schooling is a basic human right of every child. Among other institutions of education, primary schooling has a more important role as it is a place where the educated utilize the socialization process and inculcate basic principles of life. Equal availability of quality education for every child determines the cultural and educational standing of a nation in the community of nations. Becoming aware of this truth and having sensitivity about it can also be understood through education. Females' educational experience is affected by many factors relating to gender, religion, economic status, age, and geographical location. In Pakistan, parents generally prefer their sons over their daughters because they are considered to be the helping hands for the parents. Parents tend to think that whatever they spend on their sons is an investment, while spending over daughters is thought to be unnecessary because they are considered as liabilities. A hidden fear in the minds of males is that after getting education, the females may start interfering in the decision making process. They are kept economically dependent on males no matter how hard they work to contribute to the family's income. Their work is not recognized as a part of contribution to the household economy. They are also deprived of their share of inheritance. This is a bitter reality of our society. Girls and women are entrusted with the household responsibilities, care for children and old and members of the family, and also to participate in the economic activities of the household, usually within the household, without remuneration. Men, on the other hand, are expected to earn income and to protect the family from violence of the outsiders. The female child is supposed to help in all household chores, which is a full-time job. This entire situation suits the male as it is economically beneficial to them. So, to keep the status, male deprives the female of her right of education. There are significant changes over the lives of women at the end of 20th century and beginning of 21st century. The need of addressing the issues of women and eliminating all forms of discrimination against women has become the major issue of policy initiatives. Enhancement of women's capabilities and increasing their participation in all spheres of economic and social activities are the major commitments made at national and international levels. Parents' attitude. Dear all, in today's globalized world, the issue of equal access to education to each and every individual of the society has become very important. regardless of their cultural backgrounds. The role of education is very important for providing a better and happier life to an individual. Equal access to education provides individuals of society the opportunity to contribute not only to their own family but also to the society and the nation as a whole. Parents' involvement is important for the education of their children. The purpose of the present study was to identify the attitude of the parents towards education of their male and female children in Bahawalpur, Pakistan, and to explore the whether the perceptions show significant differences with the respect to certain background variables. More specifically, parents' perception of benefits of girls' education and barriers to girls' education were examined. Here I would like to shed some light over the importance of female education. Dear all, women have proven that they can do the entire task as a man can do if they are provided with education and growth opportunities. So providing education to every woman should be the top priority of every government. Parents should know the value of a daughter's education and should be encouraged to invest money for education rather than dowry. Where women are well educated and skilled, they can compete men in entire fields. By removing discrimination on female education, population growth rate can be controlled. That's why it is the time to make every possible effort by individual, civil society and government to contribute towards the expansion and the promotion of female education in the best interest of the nation. The objectives of my study to your question, actually, and your attention because you were listening to me very well. Basically, I would like to request over here because I'm going to belong to the Bahawalpur, that is the south of Punjab. So in my surroundings, there are some rural areas. So the parents over there, they are not focusing on their daughter's education, rather because of their financial issues. That's why the government should focus the rural areas of the backward areas, especially they should focus their daughters to get them education. They should give them some stipends and the scholarships so they should continue their studies. But over there, the perception is that when their daughters grown up after 13 or the 18th, they just want to get her married. So early marriage, that is the basic issue over here. Parents are not going to give them proper attention for their proper education. So proper education should be given by the government to the rural areas and the urban areas as well. You're welcome.
अच्छा डॉक्टर साहब आपके जो है टेबल
जी
उसको ज़रा डिस्प्ले कीजिएगा मैं वहाँ से एक ऐसे इसमें एग्रीड पे हम अपना नॉर्मली रिज़ल्ट दे
जी
रहे होते हैं
जी
बट जो हमारे पास जैसे 80-20% इज़ देयर देन 30% इज़ डिसएग्रीमेंट
जी
तो इसमें भी तो कोई मैसेज होगा ना यकीन स्पेशली 50-50 पे है 30 पे भी है जैसे
yes.
तो
May I continue?
यस प्लीज
Okay, actually you will find all these findings in my full paper which I have prepared. The reason is that the parents are not going to pay their attention. Because I am telling you that I am belonging to Bahawalpur. Over there, my surrounding areas, the rural areas, the daughters are coming just for their primary education. When we ask them why you are not sending to them for their higher studies and the school education, why you are not going to do that, then they say that they will have to do some domestic chores and that's enough. It is our responsibility that they should get married. So that's why some parents were disagreeing, some were agreeing, and there are some more factors which I have discussed in my full paper. If you give me your, I think, email ID, I can send you my paper. That will be helpful for you and
नहीं
for
मैं
your
तो
clarification as well.
स्टूडेंट्स के हवाले से बात कर रहा हूँ
Okay,
अक्सर हमारे रिसर्च में ये चीज़ देखी जाती है
okay,
कि हम अपना रिजल्ट जैसे हमारे पास सेकंड लास्ट है कि पेरेंट्स गिव इक्वल इम्पॉर्टेंस टू बॉयज़ एंड गर्ल्स इन
yes,
एजुकेशन तो 30% एग्री कर रहे हैं जबकि यहाँ हमारी जो मेन अजम्पशन है हम अज्यूम कर रहे हैं कि नॉर्मली स्पेशली जब उस एरिया की बात कर रहे हैं और वो अज्यूम कर रहे हैं कि वो मेल को ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस देते हैं इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ नहीं पेरेंट्स दे रहे सो देन 30% जो है वो इंडिकेट कर रहा है द साइन ऑफ होप कि
yes,
30% नो आर अवेलेबल हु आर giving equal importance to boys and girls. So this जो उसके अंदर एलिमेंट जो हमें पाया जा रहा है, इसको आगे जो है ना वो मजीद स्ट्रेंथन किया जाए कि इतने लोग तो मौजूद हैं ना 30%.
Yes.
अब तो ये